I'm ending the summer as I always do by watching Jaws, so I thought I'd give my thoughts on the whole series this week. I love Jaws. It's definitely my top 10 movies. This is a perfect film. Every scene just contributes something meaningful. The performances are incredible, and the chemistry between Dreyfuss, Scheider, and Shaw is electric. But more than that, Jaws does so much with so little. Everyone knows how difficult it was for Spielberg to make this movie, which just makes it all that more meaningful that it's this good. He worked through incredible adversity and a frequently broken shark, and the final product is again just perfect. You never get bored for a second in Jaws. There's always something interesting happening on screen. Even the quiet moments are so engaging. I really love that father-son scene between Brody and Sean. It's probably my favorite in the film. Unfortunately, they made 3 more Jaws movies, and none of them are as good as this one, but I will continue along and let you know what I think of the rest of them. I want to know who your favorite Jaws character is. I'm going to go with Harry. It's not his fault he has a bad hat. See you at the movies. I'm watching the Jaws movie this week, and if we can all agree that Jaws is the first great shark movie, then Jaws 2 is the first awful shark movie. This is proof you can't capture lightning in a bottle twice, even if you bring back almost the entire cast and probably most of the crew as well. Yeah, Spielberg didn't direct the sequel, and it shows. There are a lot of scenes in this movie that serve no purpose, just people on the beach swimming, having fun, but no shark to be seen, no real tension or suspense in this film. But the movie goes off the rails quick with a wild water skiing scene that I still can't quite wrap my head around. The shark attacks and then the boat somehow explodes, which doesn't kill the shark, it just gives him a nifty scar. Then we've got a dead orca on the beach for some reason. There's a lot of randomness in this movie, it seems, but it all focuses around the teens of Amity Island. They get trapped by the shark on their boats and they're drifting out to sea, and of course it's up to Chief Brody to save them. This isn't a great one. Possibly it's the worst of the series. I just found it boring as hell. Let me know what you think of Jaws 2, and we're moving on to 3D. See you at the movies. I'm continuing my own personal Shark Week with Jaws 3D. This was my favorite one as a kid, but I think that's just because I really wanted to visit an aquarium, and this was the closest I could get to it until I was 10 at least. And given the track record of these places, the story doesn't really hold up, but the cast makes up for it. You've got Dennis Quaid and Lou Gossett Jr. before they were stranded on an alien planet together. You've got Leah Thompson before she went back to the future. And Simon McCorkindale, which is just the funnest name to say. McCorkindale. I love the early 80s vibe of this film. I can just feel the Reaganomics of this place. And yes, the 3D effects are cheesy by today's standards, but I like that we can see what was intended, and a lot of them are really fun. This film has a lot of surprises, most of which I'd forgotten about, and it's got a great ending, one of the best in the series, in my opinion. Jaws 3D is a solid shark movie. And now I must move on to the final chapter in the series, The Revenge. See you at the movies. Okay, I'm watching all the Jaws movies this week, which means I had to watch The Revenge. And yes, everything you've heard about this film is true. This is the stupid one. Like every single thing that happens and every single decision these characters make are stupid. And the stupidity ramps up. Just when you think the film couldn't get any stupider, Michael Caine lands his Cessna in the middle of the ocean and the shark eats it. It's nice to see Lance Guest again, though I'd rather watch him fight off the Kodan Armada than this wonky shark. The producers must really have thought they had a realistic-looking shark here because they show it a lot, and it does not move realistically at all. But hey, that's something they never really mastered in these films. I hate the idea of a shark seeking revenge. It's just so stupid. And somehow Ellen Brody gets these psychic premonitions whenever the shark attacks, but then she just shrugs it off half the time. Like I said, stupid. I'm sorry. I wish I had more words. I clearly don't like this movie. It's a shame to see the franchise end this way. Hey, I say it's time for a reboot, not a remake. We don't want to touch Spielberg's masterpiece, but how about a new adaptation of Peter Benchley's novel? Executive produced by Spielberg. Come on, Hollywood. Once you get your shit together, give me a call. See you at the movies.